Yo, Renegade Culture, and we back with our outro.
Yo.
My man Kalanji had to skip town, like the cops was at the door, you know what I'm saying? That's another story.
Curfew,
true, his mom's call. So we got sitting in the ear doctor.
Blah, blah, blah. What's good? What's good?
Doing good, man. I'm not used to you sitting down and shit like that.
I know. I'm used to being behind the turntable, but you know, I was like sitting. I got my peoples here. Reality in the building.
Reality.
Word.
How you feeling, man?
Yeah.
All is well, all is well. How y'all doing?
I want to give him a proper introduction.
Oh, well, you shouted his name out.
Hey, listen,
we can
it's
tell
my-
you
it's
not
my mans.
We can tell you're not a professional.
I know. That's why I used to be
Your
here.
shirt's all puffy and shit. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm just saying, fix that trainer bra.
Trainer
look
bra?
at that.
What's going on here?
Oh, all right. Well, first of all, let me give a proper introduction to my peoples right here. Reality. First of all, if you have been watching any type of internet, one of the best web series here in Atlanta is Atlanta's Ugly. He is the writer, the producer, star, all that. And he also came and brought us and blessed us with his business, which is the Bittersweet Herbal, which is very good tonic out here.
Why don't you tell us about the Bittersweet
Yeah.
Herbal?
Yeah, basically the Bittersweet Herbals are 3 different products I have, 3 different tonics designed to do specific things. And you have great results when you take them, you know what I'm saying? We have a slogan where it's, you know, the taste is bitter, but the results are sweet.
Like what? What's it supposed to do? You said that part seemed a little bit like you weren't.
Yeah, that was just a vague statement, but we cover a variety of sicknesses and diseases, you know, just to put it blunt.
Yeah.
So
And where can we pick this up at?
online, you know what I mean? You could go to bittersweetherbals.com, and that's where you can find the product.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you even get into this?
Well, you know, I'm West Indian, Trinidadian, so it's always been in the blood as far as dealing with the bush, you know what I'm saying? What really sparked the interest is like early 2000 when I seen a lecture on Sabi, and he actually brought in the science into the world of herbs. Because a lot of times growing up, you just hear that the herbs are good, but you don't get into the science of it. And then once I heard him break down the science and I did my investigations, that's when I seen that these things are adequate. It's proven with actual facts and not just theoretically speaking about it.
Oh, cool.
We'll go into the
We're gonna do the bowl.
We're gonna do the bold question real quick though. I gotta ask you about this this web series. What's like season 4 right now, right?
Nah, we working on season 5 actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We completed season 4 about like 6-7 months ago.
What's it about?
Well, it's Atlanta's Ugly. It's a hood-based web series. You know, so, like I said, I've been here for a minute since like the early '90s, and I've seen a change from how it used to be somewhat peaceful to the increase of crime. Like in Stone Mountain, you ain't never hear about crime in Stone Mountain in the early '90s, but now the crime rate is crazy. Like my neighbor just got shot 2 days ago. He got hit 8 times. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't hear about that in the '90s like that. So the story of the show is basically covering what goes on in the underworld. So when you watch the TV a lot of times, you see, damn, what happened? Why he do that? Why he shoot that? But you don't know the stories or the lead-ups to that. So the web series is based on those lead-ups to why these murders take place in our streets.
Oh wow. And so you say you're going into your 5th or 6th season?
Yeah, we're going in our 5th season actually. You know, and we're just enjoying it right now. You know, it's a platform for the people to get discovered. They may be seen by some other, you know, producers and stuff like that. And they can work their way up the ladder.
You said it shedding light on businesses and everything. I'm seeing it's dope.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well,
Well, here comes, this is the bad part of the show. Let me just tell you that right now. So my man, the ear doctor, I usually talk about you a little further away. You might try to
but
go
I'm
left
right
or
here,
something
so.
like that. Oh, with your titties out, that don't scare me though. Let me let you know. So we got the ear doctor does knockers nonsense, the bold question. So we need you to pick a question, and you're gonna read the question. He ain't that literate, so you're gonna have to really make sure you piece these letters together. So you're gonna pick the bold question, and you're gonna answer it for us. So we're gonna mix this around.
Okay.
You pick any question, anyone you want, as long as it's the one of that you can see in there that's a different color than the rest of them.
So I'm grabbing the white one, baby.
Oh yeah, whatever you do, man, whatever you. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. You picked that out. Yeah. What's that question telling us?
If you could produce a time period movie, what would it be?
You struggle with that, right? The reading of it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I
Who
told
wrote
you.
this? Who wrote this, man? Did you put this together, man?
if you could do a time period piece, what period would you talk about? What movie would you do?
So when you say a time period, like what, like 80s, 90s, 70s?
Like, you can do like
The Roaring Twenties.
Roaring 20s, you could do Marcus Garvey, you could do anybody, Mansa Musa.
So if I wanted to produce
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time
like a
period
historical
would you like?
figure,
And you had all the money in the world. Where would you do?
oh, we taking it to Egypt.
Okay.
All right,
We
all
taking
right,
it to
all right.
we taking it to Kemet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because that's the highlight of Black civilization. So we gonna put that spotlight on that.
That's the hotness. That's the
Yeah,
hotness.
probably maybe somebody what Akhenaten, you know, Amos first, second, you know, any of the Thutmoses, you know.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you?
I probably am. I'm a little stuck in the '60s, so I probably would want to do something. I feel like I'd want to, even though we seem to be in this movement moment now, I'd like to do something that really captures, particularly like radical movements, that doesn't make it feel like it's some cartoon character the way Hollywood does it, but really sort of digs in deep on what people's personalities and politics were, and even the troubles that folks face trying to live their day-to-day struggles and also try to make movement happen. So I would do something like that. What about you?
I would do either Mansa Musa or Hannibal. I would like to see how they conquered the Alps and all that, and did his thing to all them Italians. That would be nice.
Oh, okay, all right. So
big facts.
when we come back, what's going to happen?
We got my man Reality gonna spit some, cause he's also an MC.
We didn't even mention that. You didn't even mention that.
He does everything.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the dude is on his own series. He's the star of the show, the writer, director. I seen him behind the camera.
And Tonic,
Make Tonic.
you know what I'm saying? And he's an MC, a dope MC. So we're going to come back and Brother Reality is going to put it in your reality because he's going to kick some dope lines. We be back, Renegade
right.
Culture.